REMY MA is a
Welcome to
part of the
Lefty's Locker Room
problem.
Conversations. I just seen something that made me just go ahead and go live on a quick segment real quick. Um, I go on Instagram and I see Remy Ma with a post responding to Clarissa Shields, the boxer, um, based off of a Breakfast Club interview that she did earlier this week. She's basically saying that responding to when Clarissa Shields said that there's work to do on Papoose side, before they can really move forward and get extra serious. Meaning signing that paperwork. So Remy Ma goes on Instagram and she says everything's signed on her side. She's waiting for Pat to actually handle his business. She's saying she's not even asking for child support once the divorce is settled. She leads on to saying regular baby mother talk. Oh, I don't need anything from you, not even child support. I've been doing this. I've been paying for doing the hospitals, paying for hospital bills and the baby's hobbies and just regular. I can do it myself talk. Let's start here. I need y'all to stop the narrative that these men is not heavily involved in their kids' lives. When y'all was together, I'm pretty sure he was pitching in, doing the fatherly duties, paying a bill, and doing the everyday things that fathers what fathers do. The problem is within our community is that when we have disagreements and we separate, whether it's from we have a you have a divorce, you separate from a relationship, but there's kids involved, or just separating in general. Females have a hard time with separation, and it leaks over to the kids because the emotions get involved, and now it gets to they start talking like she's talking, and it gets to now you can't see my child. Um, it gives the man a hard time. So I say that to say it's tiring. I feel like black women really need healing. We really need y'all to heal because it leaks over into the kids and it's not a good look. You get an attitude when a man moves on. When it finally settles in that the man doesn't want you anymore and he just wants to take care of his child, that's a problem. Now he can't see his kid anymore. You have to monetize his time. He can't pick him up whenever you want to pick the kid up anymore or the girl up anymore. It gets crazy because your emotions get involved, and that's a problem. I feel like the courts need to stand up and practice real equal rights when it comes to these situations because once the female hell has no fury when a woman is scorned, and the woman's emotion will get involved and it will leak over to the kids, and now they will spread the narrative that the man is not doing what he has to do when that is a lie. You have men out here that is heavily involved in their children's lives. So the older I get, the more I start to understand men. Even before I was born, I start to understand why the man left the household, why he leave the household. They don't leave the household, they don't leave their kids. They leave in you. They leave the woman. And when it resonates in their mind and they start to finally realize that this man doesn't want me anymore, he just wants to take care of my child, that's when the games come in. That's when he can't see him anymore. Or, and then sometimes that takes months for them to get over. And those months is lost time from bonding and building with the child. So I feel like as a community, we all need to heal as a culture. Outside of the culture, women in general need to heal because it's getting disgusting. And you see how the streets is looking with kids going crazy, with switches and talking crazy, no respect, disrespecting the elders. It's because they being raised by single mothers. Stop the narrative that these fathers is not involved because the fathers is heavily involved. We just dealing with, or the men is just dealing with within the society, unstable, emotionally unstable females. So Lefty's locker room conversation. I just had to speak on that Remy Ma situation real quick because it's like the way you're talking is like you the mascot for hood rats, and this is exactly how females think within the urban communities. You know, they don't know how to get over a disagreement. They don't know how to get over a separation, and then it leaks over into the kids, with the man being involved with his kids, with his children, and building and bonding. We need to stop this. It's getting disgusting. Change your mind, and then you can change yourselves. Lefties Locker Room Conversations. I appreciate all the love and support. Please like and subscribe. You can find me on YouTube at Lefties State of Mind. Lefty State of Mind. Salute.